Another year, another mid-range champion, and this year it's the time of the Redmi Note 10 series. And we have here in our studio right now the Redmi Note 10 Pro. And this is the best variant among the Redmi Note 10 series, and what else can we do but to unbox it right now? So hi guys, I'm Mitch002 of Xiaomi Review, and we've just unboxed the Redmi Note 10 Pro, and we can see the design is an all new design. It's really different from that of the Redmi Note 9 Pro and the Redmi Note 9 series altogether. Well, for me, the design looks a little bit familiar, don't you think? The Mi 10T Pro, the camera especially, it looks really familiar. And what I really like about this phone is the all-new design. It has the 3D glass back, which is probably one of the best and the most eye-catching for me, especially for my grip. I like the curved sides, and it's really nice. And this phone rocks the Snapdragon 732G, which is nothing really new for this chipset. And it has three configurations: either go for the 6GB of RAM, 64GB of storage, 6 GB of RAM or 128 gigs of storage, or the 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage. All of them are LPDDR4X, which is nothing really new, it's an industry standard. And this processor is an 8nm chip with an 8 cores inside. Together with it is the Adreno 618, which powers up its GPU. So right now, let's take a look at its Antutu score. It has a 248,000 points, which is a little bit lower compared to those other phones sporting the same chipset. And checking iTutu benchmark, it has 101,000 AI points. And this phone has a 6.67 FHD plus 1080p AMOLED display together with 120 Hz of screen refresh rate, which is wow. Really, wow. Together with it is a Corning Gorilla Glass front protection together with a Corning Gorilla Glass back protection with a 3D glass body. And checking the display, it's really nice. I can say that the display is probably one of the biggest upgrade for the Redmi Note series. And checking DRM info, it got a level 1 wideband security level, which is really good. You can watch HD on Netflix here on your phone. Right now, let's try to watch some video here on my phone. And I can say that watching YouTube, placing it on 1080p, I can say the display is really nice, especially the AMOLED. It's a really big upgrade and the display is nice. Like I said a while ago, the display is really something that is the biggest upgrade on the Redmi Note series, and it shows that the display is really nice. And taking it outdoors, I can say that it's still very bright under the bright sunlight. So right now, how about trying some games on this phone? So playing Call of Duty, I can play some high settings on the game, and I can say that, well, it's really nice playing it on AMOLED display on the Redmi Note 10 Pro. And yeah, sometimes I can still feel some lag on this game, but nevertheless, I can say it's very minimal. And I really did enjoy together with the stereo surround sound on this phone. Now, taking a quick look at Genshin Impact, I can say that it's also really nice, though there are still some frame drops, which is really unavoidable for chipset like this. This is still not the Snapdragon 8 series, it's just the 7 series. And well, the gameplay is really nice, and I can really enjoy this for roughly 2 to 3 hours. And right now, how about taking a quick spin to the biggest upgrade of them all, the camera. 108 MP of main camera on this phone. It's the very first on any Redmi series, and it's packed together with the 8 MP ultra wide lens, 5 MP macro lens, and 2 MP depth sensor. And right now, how about taking some quick look at some photos from the rear camera. And I can say really it's wow taking some picture outdoor. It's really nice, especially using the 108 MP. I can zoom in until my heart's content. You know what I mean. Now we also have a 16 MP front shooting camera, and how about let's take some quick look at some selfie photos. Well, selfie is selfie. I can say that it's really nice, really sharp, and well, what more can I say? But at some point during some low light shots for the selfie camera, I can say that it's still grainy. The rear camera can record up to 4K 30 FPS, and it has a stable mode, which is really helpful when taking some good videos. So check this out. How about that? I turned on the study mode and it gave me really some good videos from this phone. So how about trying some vlogging on this front camera? So the Redmi Note 10 Pro has improved greatly over the Redmi Note 9 Pro, especially on the camera division and on the display division. It's really a big jump if you ask me. So hi guys, it's me Mitch002 of Xiaomi Review, and right now I'm holding the Redmi Note 10 Pro and recording right now at 720p and 30 fps. It seems to me it's quite stable, and I'm trying to move around using my bare hands, and yeah, based on what I see, it seems to be clear and, well, not super shaky, and I think this could be a good vlogging phone. What do you think? Well, I can say it's sharp, it's good, but it's shaky. Nothing else. And this phone comes with the latest Android 11, which is the latest from Android. It's already packed inside this phone. One of the noticeable changes from this phone is the side fingerprint scanner, which is really rounded this time around. Probably Xiaomi has listened to its fans and users together and make this round, and it really feels a lot better, like a normal power button. Now trying the fingerprint scanner is really responsive, with amazing speed, of course. And this phone comes with an NFC, which means it's tap ready for Google Pay. And this phone has an industry standard of 5020 mAh of battery and a whopping 33 watts charging capability. So I did drain the battery down to 13% and charge it back up to 100, and it only took me an hour and 39 minutes. And this phone lasted me roughly a day and a half before hitting the charging dock, and for normal usage like a little bit of social media, a little bit of calls, a little bit of gaming, and a little bit of YouTube. And well, it lasted me roughly a day and a half, and based on PC Mark battery stress test, it gave it a 14-hour and 31 minutes. Not bad. So guys, I pretty much love this phone, and to be honest with you, having the 3.5mm audio jack still intact on this phone is really something else. And what can we say about this phone? For me, I really like it. It's really an upgrade in design, in camera, and especially that fingerprint scanner. And of course, how can I forget the AMOLED display? Everything probably is on this phone. And well, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, click that bell icon so you don't miss any videos here from my channel. So I hope to see you on my next one. Goodbye.